Hi, I'm Stephen Osborne, and I'm really delighted that my disc of piano music by Feldman and Crumb has been nominated for a BBC Music Magazine Award. I really loved working on this project. I loved the combination of composers. On the one hand, they have this very different approach to what they want their music to be, but on the other, they're both fundamentally obsessed with the sensual quality of sound. So Crumb talks of growing up in West Virginia, being out in the forest and hearing bird calls coming from all around, and how incredibly striking the sound of that was, how haunting it was. And in a lot of his music, there is a sort of haunting quality and a mystery to it. With Feldman, it's very different. He was a great friend of John Cage, and he takes a very philosophical approach to music, that the point of it is to essentially stop the listener thinking, to confuse the listener so that we're only left with an immediate experience of the sound in that moment. And he often does this by having long pieces that are unvaryingly quiet and slow, although occasionally there are enormously loud bursts for a split second. It's very, very extreme music, but it's absolutely beautiful. So between the two composers, there's really a lot of quiet music on this disc, and I love that. As a kid, I spent hours experimenting at the piano, playing one key and just trying to find that exact moment when it goes from being very, very quiet to having no sound at all. Just finding that dividing line. There's something, actually, again, very sensual about it, this feeling under the fingers of the keys. So this disc was really such a pleasure to make. So thanks to Hyperion for taking on what must have looked like a very uncommercial proposition, and thanks again to the BBC Music Magazine for the nomination.